First of all, please let me tell the 2-year-long story of my hard work. June 2015. My journey for IES started when I graduated from my college, jobless, in 2015. I didn't have any job in my hands, not even a low-paying IT job. But my father, working in railways, wanted me to become an Group A officer, which he himself wanted to become but couldn't because of not so good financial conditions and lack of resources. So he advised me to prepare for UPSC engineering services. I agreed and planned to move to Delhi for coaching in Made Easy. Actually, there was no other option as I had no job in my hands. Though I said that I was going to prepare for IES, I internally didn't have the confidence in myself due to my below-average academic track record, and I thought that I will prepare for GATE and get any choti-moti, small-time job. Actually, I was not aware of the level of GATE. I actually thought that IES was the tough one, and GATE would be easy. But when I reached Delhi and attended the introductory lecture in Made Easy on the 15th of June 2015, I realized that GATE is even more difficult and has a fair share of luck involved. I was convinced that IES is comparatively easy to crack because of having big syllabus and more number of hours of the exam. It reduces the luck factor and depends more on hard work, which is somewhat true. So at last I decided to prepare for IES. August 2015. The thing that I did good was that I searched heavily about the level of essay exam and strategies to prepare for it, because I was very skeptical that whether I will be able to tackle this exam or not. I followed Aditi Saini and her blog IES All I Know on Quora. She is a brilliant writer and motivator in the field of IES. Her writings gave me the required motivation and confidence for IES. I followed the blogs of essay toppers. One thing that I found common everywhere is that essay depend more on hard work and is relatively easy to crack. This scenario has been a bit changed right now. By using common points shared by everyone, I prepared my own strategy. September to October 2015. Coping up with the huge workload of coaching was very difficult in starting, but I managed to remain motivated and dedicated. As my basics were dead weak, many things I was unable to understand. But I always remained consistent. No matter what, I always moved forward. Subjects like analog, communication and etc. always went over my head, but I kept on learning. November 2015 to January 2016. Then came the November month and I decided to leave GATE this year because the syllabus of IES was huge, and I knew that if I want to get selected this year, I will have to leave GATE and have to concentrate solely on IES, as conventional questions practice was also required along with thorough revisions, a decision I still appreciate. In the month of January, when everyone else was preparing for GATE and were solving test series, I was revising my short notes and solving previous year conventional questions. Conventional questions were a bit different from objective questions, and it was difficult for me to cope up with them. Again, even though on slow pace, I kept on moving. February to May 2016. Then came GATE 16 and I attended it just by revising short notes, and yes, I failed. Got 40 marks and 4,200 rank. But I didn't feel low because it was my decision. Always remember one thing. Think 1,000 times before taking a decision, but after taking decision, never turn back even if you face 1,000 difficulties. I followed it religiously. Then I took BARC exam, failed. I took NILET exam, failed. But I kept on studying whatever I was taught in coaching. This period was most difficult of my preparation, as I had to study for 12 to 14 hours daily, including coaching timings. Still, I prepared everything at my best and was confident that I would get selected. Then came the D-Day, the 27th of May 2016. After 1 full year of dedicated preparation, I appeared for IES 2016. First day, GS paper. My hands were shivering and heart was racing. But as the exam was easy, I managed to do well. Second day. I reached exam center 20 minutes before exam time to find out that my roll number is not in the seating plan. Rechecked thrice, but it was not there. I panicked and ran to administrative section, and they checked and found their mistake. Then they took me to the supposed classroom, and I reached into my seat just in time and didn't even get the time to relax. The exam was a bit lengthy, and due to this I panicked a lot in paper 1 and I ended up doing it badly. Paper 2 was good, but the damage had been done. Conventional papers had also gone okay due to nervousness, and I was pretty sure that I would not be selected this year. It is very important to control your mind during those exam hours, and I failed in that. I was very sad and cried that night to sleep. At that time I started to think that all my hard work has gone in vain. June to October 2016. After that I gathered myself for next 1 week or 2 and again started studying as NPCIL exam was coming. I analyzed all my mistakes and decided to concentrate more on my weak subjects. Then came NPCIL exam, failed. But still I didn't lose hope, because I knew that this phase comes in everyone's preparation when one has to face a lot of failures. Then came ISRO exam. Exam gone well and I was expecting an interview call. Then I prepared strategy for new syllabus of Essay 17 and started reading standard books for subjects which were weak. On the 3rd of August 2016, IES written result came and I was called for interview. I was very happy that day. First interview of my life, and that too in UPSC. I started dreaming of being an IES officer. But soon I came on the ground and realized that my written was not at all good, analyzed previous year marks and decided that there will be chances of my selection if I get 142 marks in the interview, which was difficult but not impossible. So I started preparing hard for the interview. I read every possible thing. But keeping in mind that chances of my selection are less, I started preparing for Essay 17 prelims because of new syllabus. November to December 2016. Then came the interview on the 4th of November 2016 with Chairman Vinay Mittal. The interview was good, but it was not that good that I could get 140. The result came on the 29th of November and as expected I was not selected. I got 132 in the interview and was just short of 10 marks from the final list. This had broken me down that I failed only from small margin and I will have to appear again in the exam. As vacancies were reduced by 50% in upcoming Essay 17, I started to speculate all the negative things that can happen to me. I appeared for interview of ISRO, failed. Appeared for NILAT exam, failed. January to May 2017. But I continued my preparation and appeared for Essay 2017 prelims on the 7th of January 2017. Unexpectedly, it went well and I was scoring good marks and was hopeful for selection for mains. It boosted my confidence. Then I prepared hard for GATE 17. I knew this exam can give me a job in less time and can improve my situation. So I gave all my energy to it and it went well. On the 26th of March 2017, result of GATE 17 was declared and I secured Air 139. I was very happy that day because it was first success of my life. But I didn't let my momentum get low due to the success in GATE. I prepared hard enough for IES, mains. I wanted to give my best in this last shot. It was an exam for which I specifically prepared since last 2 years. The exam was on the 14th of May 2017 and it went well. I attempted 526 hundredths. I made a lot of silly mistakes but was hoping for a selection. June to September 2017. I was selected in PSUs like PowerGrid Corp, Bell, BBNL, BSNL, HAL and finally in ONGC. I appeared in IES interview on the 31st of July 2017 and it went well. I was confident about my final selection. I joined ONGC and on the 11th of September 2017 when I was sleeping in a bus while traveling from my office to home, I received some messages on my WhatsApp of congratulations. I knew it was for IES, and my heartbeat shot up. I downloaded final result and searched my name. There it was, on serial number 2. I hadn't believed it on first glance and again confirmed it. Yes, it is Air 2, I said to myself. First of all I told this news to my parents and then to my friends. Loads of messages and calls kept on coming and people sitting in the bus were looking at me laughing face. Next day news spread like fire in my office and every other person came to congratulate me. My story was published in 6 newspapers and I became popular overnight. This was my journey full of ups and downs. One thing I learned during my preparation that hard work, consistency and sincerity is utmost important for being successful in life. I have seen many people that if they work hard sincerely, then they will definitely get a good job. Many friends of mine who couldn't get through engineering services but were preparing sincerely are doing jobs in great organizations like ISRO, BARC, NILET, AST, Professor in Gov, College etc. So I believe that hard work will definitely pay off to you in one form or another. Always remember, all the hard work, all the sacrifices, all the sleepless nights, struggles, downfalls, it all pays off. Just be a bit patient and work diligently. Quote. Thank you.